What is going on, guys? Welcome back to BSC Videos, where research and personal experiences meet. My name's Ben, and today I wanted to reach out to all of the youngsters out there and share with you 3 things that you should never forget when going through high school, college, or whatever you're doing with yourself throughout your adolescent years. These are certainly things I wish I would have taken on board back in the day, so I just thought it'd be a great idea to share these things with you just for peace of mind. Alright guys, I won't waste your time. Number 1 is to just be you and try not to care so much. So I guess it's 2 ideas meshed into the one. So I'm not trying to say you should carry yourselves with an air of carelessness, but as a teenager I just cared about way too many things, and particularly the way that other people acted. It ruled my world without me even knowing it. When you first step foot onto the high school grounds, you want to make good impressions on people. You want to be seen as cool and popular. And for most, this can mean that both grades and individuality can become less of a priority as you just get sucked into a world based on what other people say, what other people do, and also what they think of you. For example, this is a kind of personal example, but I had a great start to my high school experience. I made a great group of friends, many of which I'm lucky enough to still be friends with today, and I even scored myself a girlfriend. Obviously, back at the time, it was the girl of my dreams, and got her on the back of just being myself and not worrying about the consequences of that. So it worked really well. Got her inside the first semester, so we went from virtual strangers to being in a relationship in a matter of 3 months. Obviously, I was on top of the world when she said yes, but then something hit me. And it was as if I just lost all of my confidence. The fact that it was a unique situation, no doubt, made it a challenging one for me, but I think due to my insecurity and nervousness, I just couldn't adapt. And as a result, the relationship was over within 2 weeks. And I know you're all probably thinking, haha, what a typical 12-year relationship and whatever, just move on. But the reality is I really struggled to move on. And I think it comes down to not only a lack of emotional maturity, obviously, I was only 12 at the time, but also a lack of confidence I showed in myself. I thought that just being me would potentially be a bad thing for the relationship. And as it turns out, if I just kept doing what I was doing before the relationship, it most likely would have lasted a lot longer. So what I'm trying to say or reinforce to you guys is it's really important just to be yourself. Don't let others and their thoughts dictate who you are. And even if things don't go your way, don't go into your shell or be down in the dumps, because I can tell you there will be far worse things that happen in your life than some minuscule things that happen in the schoolyard. How you react to these adversities as an individual shapes the sort of person you turn out to be. So do not let these little things get the better of you. All right, number 2 is to always connect with your parents. Man, to be honest, throughout this high school, college period of my life, I was far less open with them than I should have been. They'd always ask, how was school? What'd you do? What'd you learn? And I would always give them blunt and short answers like, good, nothing, cool. And I definitely took them for granted at this time because I was too busy worrying about trying to connect with my friends on social media or worrying about what others thought of me. Whereas the people who love me the most and have made so many sacrifices for me their entire life, I really wasn't worried about them. And it was sad, really sad, because your parents, they're your biggest cheerleader, your carers, they're your biggest cheerleaders, and they want to know how you're doing and what's going on at school. So for those of you that are going through this time of your lives, or even if you're older, I urge you to try and stay connected, or if you're like me, reconnect with your parents. Put the phone down for a bit, assuming you live at home, of course, and give them your undivided attention and spend some more quality time with them, because they're the reason you live such a good life, from changing your nappies to putting a roof over your head to helping you with your homework. They've been there every step of the way, and there's no time like the presents to show that you appreciate that. You really should just connect with them and show them how much you love them, and if there's anything you need to tell them, they're always going to be there for you, just like they've always been throughout your life. So definitely reconnecting or connecting always with your parents is very important throughout this time. The third and final thing you should never forget as an adolescent is that you should be curious. What I mean by this is that you're at the time of your life where you can start making your own decisions, and you should be open to many things. I don't necessarily, I mean, you can make your own decisions, but I don't necessarily mean be open to smoking bongs out the back of the school every day. I more so mean being open to learning new things, experimenting with hobbies, going out of your way to meet new people, and just doing a wide range of different activities that fulfill that curiosity for life that you're screaming out for at the adolescent age. Having curiosity also allows you to push outside of your comfort zone, to learn from your experiences through asking questions of either yourself or the people around you. And ultimately, this can make you a more knowledgeable and well rounded person moving forward. It's an important learning process that keeps you with an active mind as well as making you observant while opening up, like I said, new worlds and possibilities. And this sort of thing should not be disregarded, particularly at the right young age of an adolescent. So there you have it, guys. Those are three things you should never forget as an adolescent, and at all for that matter, because implementing each of these things into your life will undoubtedly make it better. So if you did like this video, please let me know by smashing that thumbs up button down below. Feel free to add any comments if you have any thoughts to add. In the meantime, hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.